up, guys? Nick here from Toad Hall Books and Records, ready for another Mofi Minute. I know it's been a while, and I missed you guys too. Gonna get back in the rhythm here in 2023. Been a lot going on here in the store. I think today's Mofi Minute, I'm gonna take a minute and get your opinion, see what you guys think about a few things. But before I get to that question, there have been tons of Mofi restocks coming in. If you guys have been collecting Mofi, if you've been into the audiophile game for a while, or maybe if you just kind of got in, now is a great time to get out and pick up some of these restocks. And yes, a lot of them are all analog. Not all of them are digital or analog split. Just got these back in. The Bill Withers Greatest Hits, single LP, 41 bucks. Does not have the sticker, so I'm not sure what the sourcing is on it. Silver label, Sisters of Mercy, First, Last, and Always for $31. It's an old silver label. Good to see that they're pumping these back out. They did not just push them off to the side. They are back in stock. Cheap Thrills, Big Brother and the Holding Company, 2 LP, 45 RPM. This one is a DSD to analog cut, 61 bucks. Still a really good sounding pressing. Cars, which is all analog. I believe all the cars were all analog. This is Candy O, 41 bucks, single LP. And Ray Charles, also all analog. Genius Sings the Blues, $41, single LP. So, great. Lots of restock coming on the shelves. Not just my store, but all over the place. Restock is getting out there. I know I saw I think the copies on eBay were like 80, 90 bucks. We got them for 41, so... Great time to get out there, scarf these up before they disappear again and people try to start messing with them. The question of the day is 33 or 45. Now that the 33 1/3 box sets have been out, I've got Alan Parsons' iRobot and Thriller in my hand. They're 100 bucks. They are a thinner box compared to the 45 RPMs. Now, a few things. We do know that they will be releasing Thriller on a 45 RPM package. Like this, 45 RPM one step. iRobot is going to get the same treatment. So they are putting out the 33 1/3 first at 100 bucks. And down the road, we're hoping to get the 45 RPM at 125. It is now 125. Has been for a long time. Hopefully they don't increase the price like Analog Productions has to 150. Of course, time will tell. We don't know. There's no timeline for when these are coming out, which poses kind of an interesting question, right? So at a time when audiophile records were booming, in the pandemic era, and prices were through the roof and supply was limited and demand was through the roof, we now have a new format, right? So they can now make 40,000 Thrillers on 33, and then they can make another however many pressings of 45 RPM of Thriller. Are you waiting for the 45, or are you buying the 33 and the 45, or are you just buying the 33? What is your opinion? This is a very split conversation I've had with a lot of people. Some people really like the cheaper price and not having to get up all the time and flip the record over. Other people want the absolute best. They want the 45 box only. This is something I've noticed in my store, which is kind of a unique thing, because obviously this format didn't exist pre-pandemic. In this post-pandemic audiophile world, we're now got another format to put out. So now they have the 33 1/3 one step, the 45 one step, the regular 2 LP 45 non-one step, single LP 33 non-one step, silver label. They added a whole nother section. Plus the SACDs. Have not forgot about you guys. Thriller SACDs are out. They're shipping now. I got a couple in the store for you SACD people. I know you're out there. I haven't forgot about you either. But interesting topic, right? What's that do to the market? Does it divide the market? Which is what I think it does. So if you had 20,000 audiophiles, half of them are going to buy the 33, half are going to buy the 45. It brings the demand in half by supplying double the formats. Which makes sense from the Mofi side. They want to sell as many as they can without selling out in a second. And as a buyer, as a customer, you want something that's limited. So they're kind of hitting both hitting both markets. So interesting thing happening. Obviously, it's been going on for a little bit. These didn't just come out. I mean, they're pretty recent. But we did just get our one of these nights in stock. I do still have on the border. I have a copy of the first two. They were traded in. I still have one of each sealed. If you missed self-titled, I've got those in stock as well. Crosby, Stills, Nash. Pretty timely with David Crosby passing just a couple weeks ago. But look at my stockpile, guys. And you know what's interesting is, there's a lot of backlash, for the Mofi scandal and whatnot. But demand it's almost like that was passe, and demand is really starting to curb up on this stuff again, which is interesting. I mean, I figured it would, but it's interesting to see us return to a post-pandemic market. I think that's honestly where we're headed. We're very similar. The market is almost back to where we were in like 2018. Comfortably selling stuff, moving through it. Stuff goes out of stock, takes a lot longer. It's almost like a deja vu, almost like I had a bad dream. But anyway, look at all the stock I got here. Another side of Bob Dylan for $61. I got Yaz upstairs, $31. All this stuff, regular sticker price. I still got pair of Blue Hawaiis for $61. I think I have like one Rascals left. Little Feet's been selling really well. Foreigner, this is the Double Vision. I got Eldorado, ELO. I'm going to put that aside because I have a little bit more news about that coming up. These are Analog Productions, but I got one of those. I got a couple more Dire Straits 45s. Some of Schmilsons. Look at Keb Mo. I haven't had this many Mofis in probably 3 years. Ooh, I found this in the basement this week. I have one left. This is the last one in my hand. All right, so as a reseller, record store, we got solicited for this on 2LP45 cut, which makes me think that this is not too far down the road. I know a lot of people are anxiously chomping the bit for Hotel California. Yes, that will be the next Eagles title. No, I'm not sure when it's coming. I'm going to put my money on this being the next one we get in stock. I will confirm that, hopefully with my next video, because I've got a lot to catch up on, guys. Thanks so much for watching the Mofi Minute. Please subscribe if you haven't. If you've held on this long for the years, you guys been doing these Mofi Minutes for years now at this point. Thank you so much for watching, for joining the channel. I'm going to get back in the saddle. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching.